Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac. We are back on no man's land and I'm mixing some feed for the cows. And you'll see here, almost out of hay. So today I got to do some mowing. Well, you know that because you saw the thumbnail and it showed this tractor with these mowers that, you know the drill. But yep, just mixing up some TMR real quick. I've been away for a few days, so the farm needed a little bit of attention. I had to get my greenhouses back up and running. We have edited the greenhouses so they hold 24,000 liters of water and manure, so they'll run for 4 in-game days, I think. I can't remember exactly. But we got that going on. The cows, I've been moving the calves. So we have, oh, they must have just had another one. Oh my. Yeah, there's still more down here I gotta move. So we're up to 61 calves. And I need to start thinking about thinning these out, especially these males. I'm gonna get these males sold. But the price isn't that great right now on Holsteins. It's actually kind of down in the bottom. And we're probably gonna hold these cows until fall. Looks like the price kind of peaks around the 1st of winter, actually day 1 of winter. So that's going to be my plan, to sell those the first day of winter. We're going to keep a few of the older ones. I'm kind of undecided because it's still another whole year before they produce. So I don't know if it would be more beneficial for us just to sell the calves as they're born and then buy a new heifer, bring it over to the farm, and it has a cow. It starts producing milk in 9 months versus holding a cow for 2 years. But then again, those are pretty much free. All we have to do is put a little feed in there and some water. I mean, it's really no work. And they don't eat hardly anything. I mean, these 61 cows are 158,000 liters of... I mean, that's nothing. It's really nothing to keep them, other than space. That's all it takes is space. So, as we expand the farm, I may add a calf barn kind of over here, or I may leave that one there and somehow tie in the beef pasture. I haven't decided yet. I'm still working on it. But the cows needed some TMR, so that's what I'm doing here. We need straw, but I'm all out of straw. In fact, I've been buying straw from Bintar, but this field isn't quite ready. It's should be ready in a few days. That should be ready in a couple days to harvest the wheat, and we'll be able to pull the straw off of that. Everything else is planted. Everything else is pretty much fertilized. We have to make hay, so that's what we're going to do. I just wanted to get another load of TMR in here. Kind of get them. I'll do more later, but this kind of gets them up there where they're not starving. And like I said, these guys are fine. They've got all kinds of hay and grass, and having TMR, I usually just put like the leftovers in the cow barn or the calf barn, because they really don't need TMR. It doesn't affect. I don't think it does. I don't think it affects their growth rate at all. I think the health percentage only affects their production of milk. Speaking of milk, I already sold a bunch of milk today. How much did I sell? $15,721, and I still have 32,000 liters of milk. But the price isn't that great, so we're going to hold off. Now, like I said, we need to mow. Oh, I'm getting a little rebound lag there. And what I want to do is, the only mower we own right now is our little side, this little coon. And I think what I'm going to do is I eventually want to move to some butterflies. And I really want to use the Kloss ones, because I haven't yet. I own the DLC and I really haven't used those as much as I would like to. So that's what we're gonna. And I think this tractor can handle the. Let's see. That's 70. Yeah, we should be fine. Now, we're not going to be able to afford the butterflies today. We're not going to be able to get the butterfly mower. But what we can do is go ahead and buy this front-mounted mower. And then we'll use our side mower over there and kind of use that combination. Because I really don't want to dump, what is it, like 50 grand into a butterfly? Yeah, it's, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. You can see there's a harvester down here in the yard. That is Lag Weasel's harvester. I am leasing that harvester from him. I pay him in crop. He actually gets 10% of my entire yield. Anything I bring in, he gets 10% of it. And that's payment for using his harvester, because I don't own one. And I got on, I was like, hey, I'm going to lease a harvester. I need one. Does anyone have one? And we can work out a payment. And Lagweez was like, yeah, just 10% of whatever you bring in. I'm like, heck yeah, that's a deal. That's a deal for me. Because it doesn't really cost me money. Someone's got some saplings up here. Alright, let's grab our mower. I want to use this disco, the Kloss disco. This should work wonderful with the flint. The Fent. I've put some hours on this tractor. Speaking of, I just need to repair this real quick. It's like at 54.5%, so let's just pull it here in the shop and just repair it real quick. Repair. Ooh, $1,000. Ouch. That was pricey. That is done. Seems low. Maybe it's just my ears. There you go. Turn it up. Turn up your ears, Raz. Alright, so now we have our front mower. And we should be fine. We have plenty of good drying weather. There's a chance of rain in a couple days. 60% chance of rain, but for the most part it's pretty warm. And there's a nice steady wind. It's not super windy, so we have pretty decent drying conditions. And we should be fine. I'm not quite sure what the crop moisture is. I didn't even check, but we'll start mowing and see. So we may have to ted it. Is that as high as this goes, like when you lift it? Let's see. It is. Got a little wobble to it on the front here. Fold them down. Nice. So, finally get to make some hay. Also, speaking of grass, my grass field over here is finally growing, the big one. So that's what I figured out. This was stunted because we mowed so late in the year, but now it looks like a lot of people's grass is growing. Some people have already mowed. But this stuff right here, we're going to mow this big section here, 53 and 54. Should get really, really good yield off of the one field because it's fertilized fully. There's 54, so we should get a lot off it. Corn's looking good. I need to get out there and spray. Got to take care of got to knock down those weeds. Don't want them to mess with our corn growth. The canola is ready to harvest. I need to get that harvested. Also, I need to sell soybeans. Soybeans will be sold in a couple days. Peak price should be in 2 days. So we'll be selling soybeans. So we'll be bringing in money there. So some money starting to come in. The canola will actually go, once we sell the soybeans, we're getting rid of our little silo building. It's being sold. They're coming to tear it down. There's some guys that like the old wood. They're going to tear it down. We'll get all that sold and recycled. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I am. I had a great weekend. Had to work all weekend. But had a good weekend and looking forward to a good week and playing some farm sim. I miss the game. So when I'm at work, I really do miss the game. Like, no, I can't play Farm Sim. Alright, let's get up here. Get up here on our field. This one, it has a pretty good amount of weeds in it, but we should still get really, really good yield off of it. I would think so. We'll start at the top of the hill and work our way down, because I think that would that makes sense. I don't think you would kind of work up the hill. I think you would start at the top and work your way down. Could be wrong about that. Again, I am not a farmer. I just play one on YouTube. Lower that. Turn it on. Lower that. Yep, so we have semi-dry grass. You can tell by the grass color that it's already semi-dry, so we don't have to ted it. It's a positive. Should make pretty short work out of these fields with our mower addition. Like I said, once I get the money, I'll buy the butterflies to match, and then we'll have a full mower set. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm just going to go straight. Let me see, I don't think I can get GPS to work well with these, because there's two mowers. Yeah, I'm not even going to use GPS. This one. What am I going to do? Just kind of mow. Yeah. Yep, that's what we'll do. It's working nice. Like I said, this is the first time I've used these cloths. Look good. PTO's animated. Looks like there's... is that a gauge? It is. Huh. Then, of course, our old coon back here. Cutting away. So we should get a lot of hay out of this. I'm hoping a whole lot. And my plan is to be baling. I want to bale a bunch of this. So we're going to bale a bunch up. We're also going to pick up a bunch in the loading wagon. Because I like having the loose stuff there. And then after we mow this, I'm probably going to start plowing these fields. Kind of putting in the fields up here where I want. And then the last addition up here, of course, will be the apple orchard. That's the plan. The bushes that are you cannot mow. They're the toughest bushes in the world. I get it. I've tried I tried modding. I tried putting in like a remove bushes kind of command in the XML for a mower, where it would just remove the bushes, similar to how a plow does. But I could never get it to work. But I'm not a modder, so if somebody out there is, you're probably like, oh, I can do that like in 5 minutes. I'm sure if somebody like GTX or one of the other folks that do a lot of it, they're like, oh, there's nothing to that, Raz. Like, well, maybe for you guys, but for somebody like me, who you know, barely can function, it's probably a little harder. All right, so what we'll do is, I think let's do a time lapse. What do you guys think? Time lapse montage. Time lapse montage. Let's do a time lapse. Do a time lapse of mowing. Set it to some wonderful music as we mow through the bushes here. We're getting as much of this hay as we can. And yeah, I'll be back after that and talk about some other stuff. Alright, see you in just a minute. And this is the last little strip of grass. We are done mowing. And this should be a lot of hay. Very, very, very good amount of hay. Should be. And we should have hay by tomorrow if everything works well. Sometime around here tomorrow, I should get hay because it's already semi-dry grass. And if I'm reading this right, let me find a pile here. It is grass. I'm thinking, is that 9% crop moisture? 29% I think is the ground moisture. But I'm pretty sure it's only 9% crop moisture, so it's fairly dry already. Let's cut our mowers off here. Get everything kind of folded up. Head back down to the farm. Here, I'll zoom way out. You can kind of see. That's all hay. It's all going to be hay over there. This big section over here. The plowed field, which of course produces way more. So, really excited. So happy. Here's Village's big field over there. I don't know what he's got planned for that. And then in the previous episode, if you didn't watch, we planted a bunch of trees in. Or one of the previous episodes, there's all kinds of trees down through these bushes along the property line here. We put in some little roads back here, just some little paths. Nothing that's really used a whole lot. Yeah, really excited. Excited to get this hay off the ground and then added more fields. It's kind of one of my favorite things to do, is to add fields. I love adding fields in Farm Sim. It's fun. It's relaxing. It's oddly satisfying when that happens. So the corn is looking well. I need to spray. Gotta spray the corn here and here. That needs to be sprayed. This is a grass field. I don't ever spray the grass fields because I think until if I ever have an issue with like running out of feed and stuff for the cows, I may. And I have some pretty large patches of look here. This is all the withered stuff. This stuff right here, this all failed to like germinate. It says harvested, but it just does it, didn't even come in. Kind of spotty through here. Got this section over here. Come on. Look at all this. And I'm gonna have to work on the planters and this seed and stuff like that. Yep, so this little building right here, this is going away. This will be dismantled, taken off the farm very soon. We're going to be taking all of our crop to the elevator going forward. Then, yeah. Oh, the cow's head sticking through there. Where's this stuff go? Oh, over here for now. So we're going to keep that hay loft. I'm kind of rework this yard a little over on this side when I get the money. That's the most important part. I got to have money. Right now I'm down to 110,000. I'm about to spend 105 of it on a baler, because we're going to be buying a baler. Bales will be nice. It's extra storage for us, but also we'll be able to sell the square bales to Jamberry, and he can make hay pellets out of them. And he will be paying premium for hay because he gets premium for the pellets. So he already said he'll be paying more than the map pays for hay. So that'll be nice. Yeah, things are going great on the farm. Very, very happy with how it turned out. I think that's going to be it for this episode. In the next one, in the next couple episodes coming forward, we'll be doing some harvesting. That's for sure. That's going to happen. Definitely been doing some harvesting. And then as we wait for the grass to dry and turn into hay, that'll be a fun episode. We'll actually be doing some picking up and some baling of the hay. Yeah, as always, we'll take care of the cows and the greenhouses and everything else here on the farm. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Everybody stay safe, take care of each other. See you next time.